We return to Isla Sorna. In the previous episode, we saw the construction of the Worker Village compound. Here, scientists would come to spend their free time and rest. Along with the village, two new carnivore species were created, the Ceratosaurus and the Velociraptor. At the end of the last episode, we saw the construction of a brand new enclosure, one unlike anything we have seen before. It was an aviary, or a bird cage as the scientists called it. Dr. Wu did not want to risk releasing flying creatures into the wild, so he decided to have the aviary constructed for the safety of the scientists. Before the scientists could get to work on bringing avian creatures into the aviary, construction on a new ranger station began. This ranger team will focus on monitoring the aviary and also the outside areas of the village compound. Once the ranger station is completed, the scientists could get to work on the aviary. First, the aviary is outfitted with a forest, a lake, and rocks for perching. Then the scientists get to work on creating the first prehistoric avian species on Isla Sorna. The first species released into the aviary is the pterodon, a small avian species that eats fish. Two batches of pterodons are created, 3 males and 3 females. With the pterodon species fully integrated into the aviary, the next species is then released. This is the JWE2, a large species of pterosaur that is distinguishable by its large head crest and bright colors. The JWE2 and the pterodon adjust quickly to their new habitat. Outside the aviary, the construction workers created an entrance to an inside viewing gallery. For whatever reason, the construction workers reused old blueprints from Jurassic Park when creating the entrance. It didn't really matter what the entrance looked like, just as long as it was functional. Inside the aviary, a viewing dome is constructed. Scientists can enter the dome and study the pterosaurs in their natural habitat, while also maintaining a safe distance between them. With the pterosaurs compliant with their new home, the scientists went straight to work on adding the next dinosaur species to Isla Sorna's ecosystem. With an increased budget from his private investors, Dr. Henry Wu was able to recreate the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And not only that, but he was able to create 2 of them. A male and female T-Rex are created, nicknamed Buck and Doe. Buck and Doe were wary of each other and so stayed far apart, much to the scientists' disappointment. However, that all changed when the scientists introduced a new carnivore into their habitat. The dinosaur is one of the largest carnivores to have ever lived. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the apex predator of Isla Sorna, the Spinosaurus. With the sudden appearance of the Spinosaurus, both Buck and Doe were on high alert. To the scientists' delight, the 2 T-Rexes finally came together and started bonding. The reason why the Spinosaurus was introduced was to be a control species for the Tyrannosaurus. Only one Spino was created, however. The Isla Sorna Black Site project was coming along very smoothly. No major incidents had been recorded yet, and it seems like the dinosaurs were content with being let free to roam the island instead of sitting in enclosures. But Dr. Henry Wu isn't done just yet. Dr. Wu had been working on a personal project one that he has had in mind since the early days of Jurassic Park. Not many of his scientists were aware of the project, questioning whether or not it was even real. The scientists only knew it by one name, Project E750. Little did any of them know, but the E750 project would be Dr. Wu's greatest failure.